Let's get down to business. Finally, I'm perfect. You know a thing or two. To the fairy. My blade.
One with nature. Time to go.
With sword comes shadow. Never again. Cross over!
Silly churl, Billy churl, silly Billy, hilly churl. Phew!
Nowhere to hide.
my lucky day! To the ferry!
Why are you doing this? Why?
Precisely. The children are dead.
That must be the guy Ayaka
You must also be. Teijima has keeping out the treasure hoard, but now, all of us, we will gladly
One day, I'll be as great as Ryuji.
If you want my opinion, it's clear that Teijima had done nothing wrong. And still, I can't claim to fully understand it. Truth be told,
Seems like he's a... You must be Tejima. So...
Me? It's not true. And what made me want to come? I don't have answers to those in the past.
Okay. Well, in that... As if... Oh! Maybe if you just...
Oh, that reminds me.
I keep a diary?
Oh, yes, yes, you do.
Perfect! So if we want to keep...
We will leave you.
This looks like Teijima's... Let's see what we... Today, the villagers and I got together to cook dry braised salted fish. Today, I went kite flying. Seems like your average Huh? I went to pray at the shrine. Now that's the kind of info we're looking for. So this is the Omamo... interest. But anyway, if he had... Somewhere that Tejima visited a lot. The soil looks like it's been must be something pretty. It looks like a letter. The Konda Village. Sounds so familiar. Where is that place again? But he's been here. Well,
Well, I'll be. But I have no... Still, it's clear that I was waiting for someone here. Over the years, I must have made a note of anything interesting. And just look at all the... How could I have forgotten something so important to me? Love, regret, everything I felt for her. No, Not especially. After all, I've forgotten who she was. It's as if she'd never been in my life to begin with. As if... I think... maybe not. Although... what if she were to turn up eventually? Oh, when I think about it like that... how curious. Why am I thinking like this when I don't even remember who she is? It's just... I shall remain here.
Tejima seems to be dealing... okay. But seems it's just like Ayaka and Tomo were saying. That certainly explains this. At least we were able to... According to Miss Kamisato, the second one who lost their vision is a samurai from the Tenryou Commission.
Time to go.
Speed of light.
I've been to the outside world before.
Don't worry. Hachiko.
They say the Tenryou Commission is directly controlled by the Shogun. They're the ones responsible for maintaining law and order in But why would they take action Paimon doesn't get it. Huh? There seems to be some commotion over there. Let's go see what's happening.
I'll ask one more time. Do you intend to withhold this?
The entire clan is counting on that food.
How many times do I have to say it? I don't...
You dare deceive us?
You samurai think you can just do whatever you please? The Tenryou Commission will hear of this.
What? We heard the commotion.
I see. This is Kurosawa. He's a samurai and a member of the Shogun's army. They issue emergency provisions to the area. In the past, we'd simply ask him for provisions and everything. He's keeping the provisions for himself.
No one seems to care about us. We used to think Kurosawa was a kind. It's no wonder all the visions have been...
This must be one of the people Maybe we should talk to Kurosawa and...
I've never even heard of these I don't know whether it's true. My own family can barely get by as it is. And that's the first bit of truth I've heard all day. The Shogun's army told me that I was unworthy of my vision. And they said I was slacking off in my work. Apparently, I'd even disappointed the Raiden Shogun. And that's why they confiscated my vision.
Well, that's strange. You were helping enforce the Vision Hunt Decree. Why would you be unworthy of your vision?
To be perfectly honest, all I know is that I will and it's not just...
Does it have to do with the missing
I didn't take any. To top it all off, if you don't believe me, go find the treasure hoarders.
But we better confirm. We should be able to follow...
We really outdid ourselves this time. All those samurai houses.
You haven't seen it. Today's just the beginning.
You demand, boss.
These seem like the treasure hoarders we're after. Let's teach them a lesson.
Fry.
The wind knows me. Aw, there goes all the Mora. We worked hard to steal that, you know? Come on, boss.
Not bad, Kurosawa. So he's the one who sent you after us, huh?
So what did you see?
Food supply. I didn't want anyone else to see it, so I was planning on opening it myself once we got back. But now that you've caught us...
You've got it.
Huh?
What the...
There's nothing in here.
Yeah, and they all seem to be... We better talk to them. As for you guys, you're free...
So, we redeemed ourselves for some IOUs.
Shut it. Let's just get out of...
Huh? Go! Huh? Huh?
Time to go.
Welcome to Tsukumo, or perhaps there's something you want to inquire. Ah, so you're friends of
Whoa, whoa! How did Kurosawa...
Let me... Kurosawa, however...
So that... But why did he have to purchase...
Well, if you think about it, the citizens receiving the emergency provisions must have been carefully calculating how much they needed to sustain them each time. Kurosawa thought, so he deemed it
Wow, and no one...
People's attitudes. If you ask me, had Kurosawa told everyone the truth about the supply, of course, I'm sure there would still have... As for why if you're still curious, why don't you... I see. Most unfortunate. If he doesn't...
Sword?
Oh, didn't he? I've asked him about it. In hindsight, I regret that I never... Why don't you ask him about the sword yourself? Perhaps... Oh, but before you...
But we didn't buy anything!
And for... Don't worry. I won't charge...
At least we now know where... Let's go talk to...
presented them with a choice. It turned out to be her. Did you manage to track down the treasure?
That just about sums it up. It's
strange. I don't really have. Why was I purchasing emergency? But I could not deny that when I brandished my sword to scare those two away, I could sense that my body was somehow reluctant to do this sword. I remember once. What did he say? I can't seem to remember that either. It would seem that I forgot many important things. All I can remember now is my father telling me, and...
Hey! If you look carefully, can you recognize the words?
Virtue? Somehow those two words taking on seemingly endless, but what use of virtue? The Tenryo Commission seized my vision, and the very people I was so desperately trying to help refused to understand me. And the irony of all of it is, I'm incapable of being a good
Yet another troubled soul. When we get the chance, let's Kurosawa's debt. The Yashiro... In any case, we must never let him sell off that soul. Yeah. Fortunately for us, let's go find the next poor soul.
Don't worry. Atsuko will be fine.
She's still okay?
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Just me? Don't worry. Atsuko will be fine.
Atsuko... She's still okay?
Don't worry. Atsuko will be fine.
Atsuko... She's still okay?
Is it just me? Are there more outlanders? Don't worry. Atsuko will...
There are leaves around, and I know just the tune to accompany them, if you wish to hear it.
Atsuko... She's still okay?
Is it just me? Don't worry. Atsuko will be fine.
Atsuko... She's still okay?
Don't worry. Atsuko will be fine.
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade. It is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Is it just me? Are there more outlanders now?
Atsuko...
Naganohara's fireworks are the best in Inazuma!
Okay. Unrelenting patience and the willpower to move mountains.
The essence of the Ame no Ma art is to have the patience to move mountains and unrelenting willpower.
The third person who had their vision taken is supposed to be a famous sword master around these. Paimon heard that he's the present-day master of make. This is his dojo. Luckily, there's...
Nanako, don't worry. Sensei will be fine. Those thugs that challenged the dojo were strong, but he fought...
Maybe, but I'm still worried about him. Things have gotten dangerous before in the past.
It's just possessed, that's all. Once the exorcism has taken place...
Hey there!
Who are you? I don't care whether you're trespassers or just here to harass us while Sensei is... Don't make me draw my blade, or you won't live to regret it.
No! You got it so wrong. We just came here to...
Disciples?
Yep. We've heard all about them, but then we got here and...
From the way you're... Please, accept my apologies. We've had so... You haven't arrived at the best of times, I'm afraid. Sensei got possessed recently, and he's still recovering. I see you are earnest in your pursuit. Oh, Sensei's name is Domon. Though self-taught, he mastered the art of the sword to a high level. He then proceeded to He once said that his goal was to become the... And so, even... But then...
Not long ago, Sensei had his vision. He says the strangest things over and over, and he refuses to let us train. Junya and I have discussed it, and we both think... But if I'm honest, I still have my doubts over whether he'll completely recover.
The Grand Narukami...
You haven't heard of it? It's the largest shrine on Narukami Island. The head shrine maiden is reputed to have very close ties with the... Not that we'd have any means of involving the head shrine maiden, of course. But even one of the ordinary shrine maidens... So don't worry, Nanako. Sensei is going to be just fine. The exorcism will take place this evening. You're both...
So, losing...
Time to go.
Shh. So you decided to come just now, when Nanako was attending to him. She heard him whispering a few names to himself. When she asked him who the people were, he suddenly looked panic-stricken. It looked like he was in great distress. He was covering his ears and looking frantically around. All the while he kept calling those names. One of them was Anzai. He used to be a fellow disciple of Sensei's. His senior, in fact. But Sensei defeated him in a duel many years ago, and he has been a wanderer ever since. Sensei wouldn't stop calling his name. The ritual has now begun. All we can do is Please, excuse me for a moment while I fetch some water.
Huh? Who's that sneak? We won't let them get away with it. Seems they aren't here. Should we keep going further up? Is this definitely the right place? Let's look a little further up. Aha! Suspicious person!
How did you... Are you... Unless...
Excuse me, and what are you doing?
Bad news? I don't care to talk about that.
His senior?
Anzai? Yes. Because I don't wish to see... When we were young, I had begun trading practitioners, but Domon Sensei scolded. I thought so too. Only then did... He was...
Sure sound...
Because until he... Of all the disciples, Domon's a right. Later, I heard that he sparred with Sensei too. After that, I won it. So, when I decided to... So you see... Okay, you've heard my story.
Seems like we still... Time?
What? Does that mean he's just lost his mind? But how...
Nanako, please.
I am sorry. With what powers I have, I can find no sign of any malignant spirit having possessed Domon. But spirits may take a myriad of... And all is certain...
Lady Yai?
The head shrine maiden of the Grand Narukami Shrine? That's wonderful news! Then Sensei will be sure to recover.
Correct. Lady Yai is most knowledgeable indeed, and has a... I am unable to say for certain whether an evil spirit has...
Excuse me, Miss Inagi.
That won't be necessary. I must leave now.
Who'd have thought Lady Yai herself would have taken notice of our sensei's case?
Do you mean to say that Sensei isn't renowned?
No, that's not what I meant. I just mean this. Anyway, given that you've traveled all this way just to meet our
Sure! Who knows? Maybe we'll...
Time to go. Wind Strider.
Time to go. Not bad. Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Incoming! Cut to the chase! Higher, higher, hands on fire! Huh? Go!
Into the wind!
Go!
One with nature!
This isn't good! Huh?
Into the wind! One with nature!
Speed of light! Hey!
into the wind. One with nature. Follow the wind. The wind knows me. Time to go.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Do you think that's Lady Yai? Oh, also, is it just Paimon? Or did she look right at us it was probably nothing. It's not like she's ever—
Keep away. Keep away from me. I gave up the art of the sword. Please.
As you can see, Lady Yai, Domon has persisted in this state for some time now. He appears to see the—
Lady Yai, it must be a possession, right? This is nothing like him at all.
I'm sorry. It is clear to me that your sensei is not possessed by any evil spirit.
But then—
Yes. This is a change in the person himself. Unable to cope with the tremendous pressure he was under, he suffered a spiritual collapse. With his as one who is thrown into the sea, though he fights back desperately against his predicament. As for what has triggered this change, I believe it must be the loss of his vision. For to be stripped of one's vision is to be stripped of one's ambition.
Stripped of his ambition? But Lady Yai, even without his ambition, why should he suffer such a dramatic change? How does that explain his descent into madness?
Your school practices Meikyo Shisui art, does it not? Stillness of mind, freedom from all agitation. What a fine notion that would be if any in this world could ever hope to achieve it. There was once one who claimed to be indifferent to rank and reward, and who fled enraged when defeated by his junior. And then there was an aged swordmaster who was aggrieved enough that he crossed blades with a disciple he himself had taught. Then, what of the one who crossed blades with his own sensei and beloved fellow disciple? Lady, I'm... the path of the sword. It requires one to take their sword. Only a deep commitment to his ambition to become the best made it possible. When that ambition disappeared, he began to doubt himself. My poor sensei.
I'm sorry, Father. Sensei.
That's enough.
Huh? Isn't that Ansai? Where did he come from? Did he follow us the whole way here?
Ansai, why are there two of you? Is that you or a ghost? You're here for revenge, aren't you?
You're right to assume that my feelings towards you are... It's been so long now that I made peace. I don't think most of the people you beat along the way would hold it against you. Now I know that we can't place our hopes in you any longer, but that is no reason to strip them of theirs.
But what if one day I put everything I had into trying to become the best? If there's a chance they'll...
Have you asked them what they...
Sensei, I can't know when I want to keep going and...
Nanako's far from the only one.
Goodness.
You see? Being stripped of your ambition is so... Just as I once... You are not in the same...
I'm sorry to have made you worry. I no longer have the resolve to become... But as your sensei, this is my promise.
You can count on that. But I am now... Well, don't just stand there staring at me.
So even though his ambition was taken away, his disciples can take...
Traveler, a moment.
So, the wind that blows from afar carries fresh life to these shores. For us to meet now is premature. Nevertheless, you set foot on these islands at precisely the right moment. I have high hopes for you, child. Don't disappoint me.
Ooh, Lady Eyes. She seems super mysterious. We can come...
Taking a stroll in the middle of a downpour certainly rouses the spirit. But it's best to dry your clothes as soon as possible after the rain stops.
Let me try my blade.
As one with wind and cloud!
Time to go!
More! I know. Yes.
The sun is out. Our work's done for the day. Shall we take a stroll?
Time to go. Into the wind.
With sword comes shadow.
fallen leaves, adorn my night!
This isn't good, G!
What a bummer.
Let's light it up!
Quite a downpour. Nothing will get done until it clears. Let this be a lesson to those who yesterday said I'll do it tomorrow.
Oh, Ayaka! Guess who fulfilled all your wishes? Huh? Ayaka! Huh?
Huh? Traveler, Paimon. It is a pleasure to finally meet you both face to face. I have heard all about how you helped our three friends. My sincerest thanks to you.
Yeah. Short of getting them their vision, Ayaka.
Because...
Oh, wait a second. But isn't Toma your,
Oh. Paimon, you are most entertaining. Toma is first and foremost.
Oh, okay then. Ayaka, you seem pretty different out in the open compared to how you are behind the screen.
Thank you both. Back to the matter at hand. You have now witnessed the pain of those deprived of their visions. Perhaps in the eyes of a deity such as the almighty Shogun, the lives of those who inhabit the world are inconsequential. Thunders roar, lightnings flash, the winds assault, and the rains descent. All these things, but I believe that surely you understand what it seems that perhaps now you can appreciate my feelings on all of this. In which case, perhaps you will? Really? Naturally.
All right, bravo, my lady.
See? I told you she wouldn't reject them. Now then, given that the remainder of our discussion pertains to
Well, here we are.
Please continue without me.
So, what's the deal with this?
This is land that was gifted to the Yashiro Commission by the Shogun. The Kamisato clan has such privileges exist due to the Yashiro Commission's role in managing ceremonial affairs. Oftentimes, it is not—
Oh, Paimon gets it!
Once the number of ceremonial affairs conducted in the city began to decline, our forebears—
Makes sense. Perfect place for a secret base.
In any case, we can talk freely here.
course. We have tried on numerous occasions. Unfortunately, each time a proposal to repeal the decree, they invariably adopt a stance of it almost makes one wonder whether they had a hand in the Shogun's sudden decision to... The almighty Shogun. She inspires awe. It was her almost complete The issue is this. After all, because of this...
How can they be like that?
Nevertheless...
Resistance?
Yes. Many to say a little more, but I do wonder...
Ooh, Paimon!
Oh? What?
Have you got a plan yet to fight?
To be honest, we do not.
What?
Please, do not forget that challenging the...
So...
Well, for the moment, for example, by providing...
You're telling Paimon...
Don't underestimate the talents of the craftspeople in Hanamizaka. To the naked eye, their counterfeits are indistinguishable from the genuine article. The problem we are facing right now is that Master Masakatsu, who was providing us with counterfeit visions...
Darn! So
Yes. We knew it was not a long-term solution. Exactly. I feel the same way. But given mine and Toma's identities as part of the Yashiro Commission... When you are ready, go to Hanamizaka and look for a fireworks... Time to begin work?
This world is full of unsolved mysteries.
Windblade!
Take this! Huh, yeah.
Just hand it over. You don't want any trouble with me. If you think you're element, believe me, you're not.
Can't you make an
So this is the vision hunt decree in action, huh? We can't just sit around and...
Psst! Hey, wait!
Huh? There's...
Come on! This way!
What's going on?
Shh! Quiet! Just sit tight and watch for a moment.
Hey, this isn't right, you know. Just because you don't have a vision... Huh? Hey, wait! You do have a vision!
Shh! If you don't keep your voice down, I won't have one much...
All right,
Wise choice.
What should we do now? He's already given up his vision. This is your fault.
Many thanks, Miss Yoimiya. If you hadn't swapped me a fake just now, I'm sure I would have lost it.
No worries. You put on quite the convincing performance.
Oh, so that's what's going on here. And to think Paimon was about to unleash Paimonial wrath on Miss Yoimiya.
Think nothing of it. I could tell from your reaction we were on the same side. You just didn't know it, you know? Oh, right. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Yoimiya, the current owner of Naganohara Fireworks.
Practically everyone on Hanamizaka knows Yoimiya. She's the queen of the summer festival. Without her...
Whoa, that's quite the introduction. Paimon...
Stop it! As for thanking me, you'd be better off thanking Master Masakatsu. He's the one that gave me the fake vision. His handiwork allowed me to keep my own vision. Whew.
Yes, Master Masakatsu.
Master Masakatsu?
Huh? Do you guys know him too? You don't say. But if I just merge straight in there... So, what about if I join?
Sure, welcome to the team. Ayaka told us to go look for help at a fireworks shop. She must have meant you.
Seems like I finally got a new job to do. Besides hiding vision... So, Master Masaka...
Whoa,
not bad, huh? Let's go as soon as every...
Time to break him...
We're way behind schedule.
Time to go. Wind Strider. Time to go. Time to go. The wind knows me.
Come on, this way. As long as we stay, I certainly wouldn't want to end up locked away in here. We should split up. Yes.
Talk about a big door! Seems we need to collect something shaped like Magatama in order to open it.
Show me what you've got!
As one with wind and cloud!
Me too. Train harder.
Battle formation!
I've lost.
This wall looks a bit odd. Maybe there's some special trick to it. These guys seem a lot tougher than usual. Paimon wonders if that armor over there has anything to do with the source of their strength.
Teach me a lesson.
Soldiers, quick!
No touching!
I must remain calm. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night! Wind strike!
Time to go!
I've lost. Train hard. I've been arrested.
The grooves on the door over there?
Follow the wind.
Teach me a lesson. Don't hold back.
Clouds high. The birds call.
I can fix this.
Show me
Born of
what
ice
you've
and
got.
frost.
Allow me to strike first. I need to train harder.
No touching.
I've been bested.
Let's light it up!
Go! Phew. Go! Huh? Phew. Yeah. Go! Phew. See? Cross over! Huh? Huh?
Wind strike.
Born of ice and frost. Next on the agenda.
I must withdraw.
Must be Master Masaka.
Did you really think that little trick of your lock?
Oh no! Those Tenryo Commission.
If we don't come up with a way to break him out fast, then...
I can't bear to watch. If anything happens to Master Masaka...
Hey, you there! What are you doing?
Ah, ma'am.
We were just teaching him a little lesson, that's all.
Huh? That's Kujo Sara, adopted daughter of the Kujo clan of the Tenryo Commission. She's also a general on the...
Make way, let me have a look at him. I'm sure you're well aware that torture is strictly against military regulations.
Yes, ma'am.
If you are unashamed of such disgraceful action, then you are also unworthy of the Tenryo Commission itself.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, Paimon!
Hey, this is our chance.
Yoimiya, are you sure?
Who is that? Quick, go and investigate.
Yes, ma'am.
They're coming! Quick, hide!
recovered. Time for my little present.
Fireworks!
Huh? Was that an explosion?
It sounded like fireworks.
Quick, let's hurry!
The fireworks were enough to distract them.
Fireworks aren't just for festivals, you know. I was particularly proud of this batch.
Whoa! Whoa!
Mia, this is turning into a bit of a fire.
Well, fireworks are my craft after all. Every batch has to be spectacular.
Look, the coast is clear.
We're way behind schedule.
Master Masakatsu! Sorry we took so long. Oh, those awful guards.
Come on! We've got no time to look. Oh.
Yes. Leave. He's in serious condition. Be sure he gets immediate. But remember, once he's recovered, it won't be long until I bring him right back.
Well... You can bet we'll do all we can to keep that from
Leave.
Our final...
Yes.
Master Masakatsu.
Don't worry. I think I can...
Thank you.
Don't worry about us. Just take care of Master Masakatsu. Good thing we were able to rescue him. Right, Kujo. It seems as though there are... How about we go tell Ayaka...
Welcome to Netsuke no Gen Crafts. You can make things other than sculptures as well.
Next on the agenda...